Hi folks, this is Chris Fanning from the Picton Gazette, just catching up with these pumpkins from the Wellington Pumpkin Fest parade this past weekend. It's the season, isn't it? In the news this week, we have the Picton Terminal's blasting story. We've revised some of the details. It's on the front page there. Karen Valahora is reporting that, and she's also reflecting upon it in her editorial, really asking the question, how did we get here? We have some letters to the editor to the same subject. Elsewhere in the paper, Karen has a piece on the new Vital Signs report. This is the 10th anniversary report, and it looks back over the demographic trends of the county since 2013. And it also announces the Vital Impact Fund of $200,000, which is dedicated to supporting organizations that provide support to our community. Jason has a number of items to talk about. Let's turn it over to him.
Thanks, Chris. Well, with Small Business Week in full swing, we conduct further examination into the potential recycling issues businesses along the Main Street cores are going to face when the Blue Box program transitions from municipally funded to producer-controlled next August. The Royal Canadian Legion branches in Picton, Wellington, and Consicon are set to kick off their annual Poppy campaign, and they held their first Poppy ceremony at the Cenotaph last week. On the web, the Picton Pirates picked up an important win in North Kawartha Saturday night, and the Wellington Dukes had to work overtime last weekend but were victorious in back-to-back games. And just a reminder, Prince Edward County Minor Hockey is hosting its annual Milk Tournament this weekend. It's sponsored by the Prince Edward County Dairy Farmers. Around 50 minor hockey teams will be in the area playing games in Picton, Wellington, and Deseronto. Admission is free. Now back to you, Chris.
Thank you, Jason. In the arts, we have an anticipation of a theater production, Prince Edward Community Theatre's production of Clue. Yes, that's Clue, the board game, is coming to the Mount Tabor stage, beginning on October 26th. In the culinary arts, Karen Valahora has a Countylicious interview with Chef Justin C. of Gather on the life of the restaurateur and this season's menu. And finally, in the Plus Ça Change category, in Living History this week, we have a report from exactly 100 years ago, where the citizens of Picton are debating the costs and benefits of installing a sewer system. Sounds a little bit familiar, doesn't it? That's all for this week. Thank you very much for tuning in. Enjoy the paper, and until next week, we'll see you later.